Hello, hello. It's not Thursday, but I wanted to make sure to come on, and I have a special class for you, the June free virtual class. And welcome. My name is Barb. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I'm so thankful that you decided to stop in. Hi, Sue. I am just trying to get things moving here so I can see the comments. And like I've said before, it's sometimes very hard to figure out what they like to do here. So, anyway, welcome, welcome. As you are jumping on, I am thankful that you are all here. Let's see. Can you hear me okay? That's one thing I want to make sure of here because, you know, I have to double check. I'm just waiting for everyone to get on. I think I'm going to just have to grab my phone and just make sure that things are moving the way that they're supposed to. I wish I didn't have to pull up another device, but there we are. Okay, that's not it. There we are. I found it. Hey, welcome. Oh, there you guys. Okay, perfect. Awesome. Okay, I can see everybody's jumping on here. Beautiful. Awesome. Well, thank you guys for jumping on here. I have a lot of you on here already. It's so awesome. I have some great projects. These will be, I want to explain what is a free virtual class. It is a class that I have created 4 projects, and those project kits are yours free with every $30, I think I have it as $30, $35. I was thinking about having to move it up a little bit because postage is going up again. Anyway, it's just so expensive to put anything in the mail these days. So, as you ladies or guys or whoever's jumping on here, welcome and thank you so much for joining me. This class is going to hopefully teach you some ideas with some stamp sets that you may have. I've also designed it so that you can use stamp sets that you may not have the ones that I'm going to use, I guess, put it that way. So you can use what you have, right? So that's what this class is. It's a free class, and you can get the project kits for free, like I said. If you purchase over $30 with me, on the link, I provided that into the descriptions. I've also will be uploading this onto YouTube, so if you're watching me from YouTube, thank you so much. And make sure to subscribe because I'm working towards doing little videos that I'll be uploading onto YouTube. I'm trying more and more to add to my business to get there to the point where I would love to be able to do this full time. Not sure that's going to happen anytime soon, but anyway, I'm working towards that goal. So, I'm looking down because I can't see the comments up here where I'm looking up. You're sitting by the fire, Linda. Hi, Deborah. Sue. Hi, Nancy. Hi, Jan and Joanne. Okay, Elaine, you guys are awesome. Thank you for being here. So I'm getting ready to turn down the camera and share a little bit more, and then we have the four projects tonight. So I hope that you're planning to spend a few minutes with me, I guess, put it that way. All right, so I need to get my comments back up here. There we are. All right. Okay, so now it's just spinning. Oh my golly. Hopefully I didn't go offline here. So let's turn the camera down. And there we go. I wanted to talk to you about this BOGO sale with these kits, okay? And what they are, there is, you buy one and you get one half off. That's what this is. And I'm looking at my, hi Flo. So yes, you buy one kit and you get the second one half off. You can get half off the most expensive one, actually. That is an awesome thing that Stampin' Up! Is doing. There are a lot of kits there. Now, how do you get there? you go to my website that I've provided for you. It's in the description. It was at the very beginning of the video. You go to barbwriter.stampinup.net, and then you click shop now, and then you click, oh, I thought I turned off my sound. And then you click shop now, and then you go to the next tab that you go to. It says kits, and you can choose kits, you can choose all kits, and so take a look at those. Hi Pam. But here is a little brochure that we have. It's called Creativity Made Easy. This birthday kit is amazing. Hi Jeanne. Hi Bobby. Thank you for sharing, you guys. It also tells you some information about Paper Pumpkin, and again, you can find all of this on my website. This kit right here is pretty amazing. Let me show you. What is this? Goodness, okay. My stuff keeps popping up on my screen. I'm sorry. But this kit right here, this is it's a bulletin board. The glare is in it, I'm sorry. It's a bulletin board, and this is awesome. I have one. I need to get it made so I can show you guys, because I need one badly here in my crafting area. But the kits are amazing. They have kits that include the stamp set, an ink spot, all the little embellishments that go with it. Then they have some that you don't do any stamping. They're just already stamped for you, or printed on there, the sayings. This is a beautiful kit right here. And then you just put it together. So, something for everybody. But you guys, if you like the kits, this is the way to go, because there's some great stamp sets in there. The new one, that's the Thanks a Million, I think it is. I have the box over here. I can't get to it. That one, I love the thanks that are in that one. All right, let's get started with project number 1. And what I do on these classes, I try to start out with the easier project, the easiest project, I guess, that would take, if you're a beginner stamper, it's probably the easiest one. So I need to bring my arm up in here for a second so I can get this where I need it to be. Hey Marcia, hi Carol. I think I missed a bunch of people. I'm so sorry about that, you guys, that I missed some of you guys jumping on here. But welcome. All right, so I'm going to try my best. I apologize, but it is what it is in technology. It's a love-hate thingy thing, you know? There we go. Okay, now I'm getting to the point where I can move down to where all you ladies are. Come on now. Oh. All right. Going live is just amazing. All right. Hi, June. I see June just jumped on. Okay, here we go. Let's start with our first project. The first project we're going to do is a masculine card. And so if you place that order with me, you're going to get the card kit and a color tutorial with all the information. Each project is going to come in an envelope with all the parts and pieces, okay? So the first thing we're going to use, you guys are amazing to share, thank you so much. But you have an envelope with each card. And we're going to use, let me grab here. We're going to be using a phenomenal masculine set called He's All That. It has all kinds of sayings in it. Father's Day if you need that. And then just a grilling, just hello handsome. Some great stuff in here. It also, I like to keep my, dies in with my set. And it comes with these dies, and these dies are awesome, even though if you don't get the stamp set, these dies by themselves are wonderful. I did use this one right here, put it over here so you can see better. That's the one that I used for tonight's project, so I've already pre-done that. And again, anything that is stamped, or excuse me, embossed or die cut, those will be done for you. And they'll be ready in your kit. So I'm going to show you, this is what your kit will look like. Excuse me. This is 8.5 by 5.5. And then you have pieces for your inside, which is basic black and then very vanilla. This is 3 3/4 by 5, and then I've gone a 1/8 inch larger, which is this is a 1/4 inch, a 4 by 5 1/4. Okay, so that is for the inside. So while I'm doing this, let's just put it together. All right, go here. So this is for the inside, and this will just coordinate with what you. Let me get the light here a little better. There we go. This is going to coordinate with the front, so the black and the vanilla. All right, so there's that. Here's my inside to stamp your saying of whatever you'd like or write your message. So let's get that in here, and I'm just layering that down so that I'm 1/4 inch all the way around. And then here is the die cut piece. We're going to be stamping on that. And this is the only stamping. So these, tonight I have one card that is designed to use a floral set. And the rest of them are designed so that you just need to have a sentiment. So anyway, so we have our sentiment. You can stamp whatever sentiment you have if you don't have this. But this paper goes beautiful with the sentiment I have chosen. And that sentiment is happy birthday to a classic. We always need men cards, so there we are. We're also going to be using the Early Espresso ribbon, which is very not foo-foo, okay? And then I have Early Espresso ink. That's what you will need. And again, I have all these supplies are going to be on the color tutorial when you place an order with me and you get this card kit for free. Now, if you spend over the $30, you go to the $50 product, you will get an additional embellishment from me, a free embellishment. I can't talk. So, all right. So then put the inside. So let's see what our measurements are on this piece right here. So our vanilla is 3 1/8 by 4 3/8. The basic black is 4.5 by 3.5. And again, these will be in the color tutorial. 3.5 by 4 3/4. Okay, so let's just go ahead and layer these down. So I am going to put down my basic black onto Cajun Craze. And I really didn't want a large amount of the black around the vanilla. So that is just a small, hi Linda Bailey, you found me. Okay. So the vanilla is not getting stamped on, but it is getting layered here with some designer paper. And this designer paper, this whole suite is really got some great stuff in it, especially any type of masculine cards are going to be great with this this paper. Now, I have it right here, and there's also, you may have already seen this, but you've got, let me pull out my sheets here that I've already got pre-cut. I think there's one that I have not, that I don't have cut. Okay, so here's the back side. You've got camping, you've got glasses and ties and mustaches and bow ties and all that cool stuff. Just a great masculine design. Here's your grilling design, and then another coordinating design with this side. And this side, you have the Cajun Crazes, the black, the Early Espresso, all of those. Okay, so awesome paper. But what's really awesome is, hang on, you have these, this is a great scrapbooking kit too. So let me see if I can get it up here. You've got all these kind of pieces that have pop-outs that can just put an adhesive on the back, and you have, I'm trying to get up here, there we go, like this one right here, you're flipping awesome. How fun is that? So that is a great, great paper. Oh, I almost dropped a whole bunch of stuff. That is an awesome designer paper for masculine cards, whether you have this set or any other masculine set. All right, so now we're ready to put this together. You've got 4 different designs of paper here. Okay, these are 1 inch by 3 inches, and so let's see here. Goodness. Let's see. Let's go with, we're going to put one here, then we're going to go with some espresso, and then we'll go with the cars, and then we'll go with the other espresso. Really good, rich, nice, rich colors for a masculine card. All right. So these are going to get just a little bit of vanilla in between. Okay? Kind of like that. I love to kind of lay my stuff out before I put it down. That way I know how far apart to do the spacing. So let's go ahead and get this attached. I just put a new seal in here, and so I haven't really rolled it much, so it's just starting to wake up, I guess would be the right way to say it. All right, just a little bit here. And then again, I'm just getting, just maybe 1/8 of an inch in between, something like that, on the vanilla. And again, this is all just like this when you get your kit. It's going to be all the parts and pieces like this. And then you will stamp the sentiment and then just put it all together. All right, so last piece, and then we'll do some stamping. How is everyone? Thank you so much for joining me and taking Saturday evening. I debated to start at 7, and I thought, heck no, people are probably doing stuff or outside, so I decided to start at 8. What else do we have to do besides sit and watch your phone for a little while, right? Okay, let me grab my my sponge here, my sponge mat. Now there is a sponge already on the cling stamps there, but I'm still one that likes to have my sponge when I'm stamping. Perfect night for you to pop on? Yes, Char. Since I couldn't Thursday, I had a wonderful time with my sweet Hope Elizabeth. She is our little special needs angel, and her sister, twin sister, had a concert, and there was just, everything was going on, so somebody needed to stay with her, and so Grandma got to do Grandma duty. All right, there is Happy Birthday to a Classic. So I tell you that part of the story because normally I'm here every Thursday at 7 o'clock. And I just could not be on that Thursday. And I had planned to do this class, and I thought, you know what? Saturday it is, and here I am. All right, so now we're ready to finish our card. And before we finish completely, we are going to use some of this. This, if you don't have this ribbon, this is like a very suede, and that's what it's called. It's called faux suede trim, and it's the early espresso. And one of the ways that you can use this is, of course, take it and go all the way around and tie a knot. The other way to use this is take a strip like this. Let me grab my ribbon scissors here, and then cut, this much off. I'm going to show you how I do this all the time. This just regular tape is part of my little basic stamper kit that I use every time that I stamp. Yep, Grandma Duty does. Yeah. And then I just take this, and what I'm going to do, that looks like a great spot right there. So I'm going to take this and just tape it on the back. See there? And take this, make sure it's straight, and then tape this side down. Okay? Then you've saved this much, which is basically the amount that you're going to need to do your knot on the front. So let's bring that over here and just basically tie a knot. And this is pretty soft ribbon. Like I said, it's not a foo-foo ribbon, so it works great for masculine cards. I'm going to cut this kind of short because we don't want lots of tails for the masculine card here. And then let's pull this a little bit like that so it's a little more straight there. Okay? Now here's the other cool thing is this can slide. So if you find it's too far, tied it too far over, because it is, you can slide that. See there? I wanted it over a little bit more. All right. And last but not least, we're going to put our sentiment right here. And that is how you make your first card. So this is going to go at the bottom and at the top. Another tip for you is when you have ribbon and you are going to adhere to the ribbon, what you do is don't put your dimensionals where they're going to hit the ribbon. They don't like to stick to ribbon very well. Hi, Jean. All right. Whoops, put it the right way, Barb. Okay, so this little guy is going to go right here, just like that. Okay, and then last, this will now get attached to the front of your card base, right here. Center that onto your card base. And how awesome is that card as your first masculine card? Okay? If you don't have this stamp set, any saying will go in here nicely. Or if you need it to go this way, it's pretty long, so you have quite a bit of room there. So there is card number 1. All right. Now, another thing is, if you stay and watch me long, or if, thank you guys. I'm glad you like it. I do like to clean my stamps as I go, and this is our Stampin' Chamois, which is $6, and I've used a stamp case to keep it in, and this is basically wet, and then you sponge it out, or you squeeze it out, and then keep this damp, and it cleans your stamps right off. But I like to clean as I go. Yeah, these colors are they're very good. I think they're great colors for masculine. All right, so there's card number 1. So let's get card number 2. And card number 2 steps up just a little bit with what we're going to do. We're going to use some of the in colors. How many of you have the in colors? So let's pull the colors that we're going to be using. We're going to be using our Tuxedo Memento Black and Tahitian Tide and Parakeet Party. So that's the ones you'll need if you want to do the cards exactly like mine when you get your kit. Of course, you can do whatever colors you have. So we're gonna use those. So put those aside, and we're using a couple sets that I haven't shared yet. They're in the annual catalog, and let me get all my parts and pieces here. But let me show you. We're going to be using uniquely artistic. Oh, I take that back. I did. I think I shared one card with this on a Thursday Live. And then, this one I have not. It's called Go-To Greetings. It has Happy Birthday, Thinking of You, Just a Note, Thank You. Then you have it in a smaller font, a medium bolder font, and then you have one little extra word, hello, up there at the top. There's no other hello in here, just that one little hello. Great, beautiful, look at the writing. Isn't it nice? So yeah, this is a great set if you don't have this one. But we're going to combine these two because there are no sentiments in the uniquely artistic. All right, so what do we have here? Let's look at our parts and pieces. So card number 2 has the basic white base, which is 8.5 by 5.5, folded in half, which is scored at 4 1/4. If you're a scorer instead of a folder. And then you have a piece of basic black again. Love how basic black just adds that pop onto your projects. This one is on the 8s. So this is 3 7/8 by 5 1/8. You have basic white, which is 5 by 3 3/4. Then you're going to have a scrap that you need to stamp a flower on. We're going to be stamping a flower here in just a second, and we are going to do the fussy cutting. So if you have a flower set that has a die, use that, use your die, go for it. This set has no dies or punches. It's a very, very easy cutout, so you'll see that here in a second. So just have a scrap for that. So again, we are going to bring the mat back up here, especially when you're using the polymer stamps. You don't have any sponge in between, so you really should have a sponge in your work area when you're doing these. All right, so we have the Tahitian Tide is what we're going to use for our flower. So let's grab that. And I'm using the piece that has all the lines in it. So let's ink that up, full strength. Okay. Oh, I just put my finger in there. How about that? Okay, I want to show you this. Can you guys see how that's kind of bubbled up there? I don't know if you can see it. I'm hoping that you can see it in the screen. I'm going to show you the reason for that, because I've used this more than once, and it's not the stamp. It's because my pad is so juicy. How do you fix that? You take a spoon, I keep this in my supply, and you move some of the ink out of the way, okay? So I'm going to see how that you can see that more white spot right there. That's because I've moved some of that ink. So that's what I'm going to do. And we're going to ink this again. Now the ink will fall back in that area, but see the difference there? See the lighter part? How do I clean this? Right on my, you can have a paper towel or whatever, but I just take my spoon, wipe it off, get the ink off of there, and I'm good to go. And I just throw that right back in my basic stamper kit over there, because I use it a lot. Oh, I'm going to get this ink off of here now. I don't want this all bubbled up like that. It's too juicy. Okay. All right, so let's ink this up again. And, okay, big difference. Yeah, I don't have, you probably can't tell, but it's not all bubbled up like it was. However, there is ink on there, okay? So let's stamp that down. Just like that. Beautiful, right? I think Tahitian Tide might be my favorite in color at this point. Of as much as I've used them, that's the one I like the best. All right, so there's full strength. Now, you can take, there is a solid piece, and let me grab, I need this, okay, because I need to stamp off. So you can take the solid piece and stamp first, you can take the line piece and stamp, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the solid piece and go in my little area where I kind of squished out the ink, and ink this up and ink it off really good. And then I'm going to match this up this way, and then stay in the screen here, Barb, so everybody can see. And I'm going to stamp this right on top to fill this in, just like that. It's not very heavy, but it's enough that you have color inside your lines of your flower. So I just wanted to give it, it's a two-step stamping is what we call that. All right, clean, clean, clean as you go, Barb. All right, there we go. So we've got that stamping done. The next thing we're going to do is, well, let's just keep working with this, okay? Make sure you have your paper scissors, and then you need to cut this out. So, all right. Thank you, everyone that's joining. I see there's quite a few of you on here, and that's because you guys are all amazing to come and spend a few minutes with me. I am just going to fussy cut this out really quick. Like I said, this particular stamp set does not have dies or a punch, so you will have to do a little bit of fussy cutting, but look how fast this is going. It really is easy, and it really depends on how fussy you want to be with, you know, getting close to the lines or a little bit of white on the outside. So, yeah. This is the only one I believe. Oh, I take that back. This one uses a sentiment. I said that all of them had sentiments without other stamping. Yeah, I forgot about this one. So, whatever flowers you have, and if you are a stamper, I know you have flowers, you will want to get whatever flower you like and copy this, or if you have these stamp sets, or if you don't, you need to get them. You need to add them to your collection. There's some really pretty things done with this set right here. All right, so that is done. Well, hi, Marie in Kentucky. I can see that you jumped on here. Hi, Gail. All right, so we've got this cut out. We're going to set it aside for a second. I'm going to take this over here. So now we're going to do some stamping on this. And now it comes our, well, no, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to use the Memento Black. You're going to stamp your sentiment. Whatever sentiment you choose. I choose just a note, and I got the largest one. Ink that up in my black. Okay, make sure there's plenty of ink on there. That's going to go down here towards the bottom. Let's see, just like that. Is it straight? It's not bad. It's a hand stamped card, so we're going to leave it, right? Okay. And next, we're going to stamp our Greenery, and we're going to use the, I had the solid on here, but I don't, yeah, I guess I did use the solid. Okay, so we're going to use the lines first. Well, let's show you the difference. How about that? The other one I did the lines first, and then I did the solid. This one, let's go ahead, do the solid, and then the lines on top. Now, for you, it may be that you need to play around and see which way is easier for you. But when you ink this up, you don't want it. You don't want all that full strength, because you want the lines to be show darker than your background. So I'm stamping a lot of that off. Okay. Then I'm going to bring this up here, and this is going to kind of come like right there. So you'll see it's pretty light, you know, it's not very dark, but there's enough there to give you that color behind. And so let's go ahead with the lines, the image that has the lines on here, and then just match that up. I got to get my head over here. Hopefully I won't get in the camera on you. There we go. And then just stamp that right over top, just like that. So there's that little bit of color behind. But this is a distinctive stamp, and a couple, you can see that it's darker in some spots than others. That's perfect. That's what we want. All right, so there's that. Now I've also taken this little leaf, and I'm going to go ahead and stamp this full strength, and I'm going to do one here, and then I'm going to come over this way just a little bit, like that. And then here's my piece that I'm going to attach. Let's see how that's looking. That flower's kind of going to go right there. Okay, and then I want this piece to come down, so about right there. See that? Beautiful. Okay. There we have our stamping done. This is going to go on with dimensionals. Take a couple dimensionals. See who else joined. There we go. Grab this. And you know, I find that I don't know what the correct way is. It looks like you could do it like this, or you could do it like that. I think I kind of like it like this. There we go. Beautiful. All right, so there is our stamping that we have so far. Isn't that gorgeous, that font and the just a note? Thank you. I know, I'm partial to the flowers too, Sue. I see your comment there. Now, we are going to close this up before I'm in trouble. And we're going to add these glossy dot assortments. So they're just glossy dots, and they're a little bit sparkly, but there's all different colors here, which can coordinate with so many of our colors. Even though this is not Tahitian Tide, we're using this color, this blue here. So let's grab this out, and let's take a few blue ones and pull that right up here. And we'll just take it right from the bottom. And I have my Take Your Pick tool, which has a little bit of putty on one end, and I can just grab those right off of there. So I think we're going to do this, and then these 3 sizes, I'm going to go ahead and we're just going to kind of go up the flower here, kind of like that. Yeah, there we go. Ooh, that coordinates so pretty. See that? And then let's go ahead and put this onto our basic black. Thank you, Shar. Hey, I see some more people join, so welcome everybody. And this is just 1/8 of an inch larger, just to give it that little bit of pop. Okay, just like that. And then this will get mounted onto your card base of white. Thank you, Bobby. All right, so this is going to go right here, just like that. And there's card number 2. All right, so because you had the fussy cutting, that's where this one is stepped up just a little bit compared to card number 1. All right, so there we are. Let's go ahead. I got to clean this up a little bit so I can get the next card ready for us. Get myself together here. Put those here where I can get to them. All right. Thank you so much, you guys. Hi, Nita. All right, let's clean these up really quick. And that's all it takes to clean these, you guys. So fast and easy. Just make sure that you're, this is wet. And I already cleaned that one. Okay. So let's put these things out of the way. And we're going on to the next card. This next card is a kind of a fun fold, if you will. And hopefully you guys will like it. I think it was fun. I think it was so much fun. And, oh, I have a punch in here. So, let me grab this stuff over here. All right. Hi, Sue. Yay, thank you. All right, so what we're using, this is really fun. So let me grab and show you what we're using. So your card base will be already, like I said, use a die, and you'll see it in just a second. But this is the basic border dies. This is a die set that is not coordinated with a particular stamp set, like you get a bundle. This is goes with so many things, so many things. So anyway, I use the rounded one that looks like a cloud, and then this cute little Hello Ladybug set. But we're not doing the ladybugs, so it's awesome. You don't always you don't have to use the stamps in a way that they're obvious, is what I'm getting at. Okay, so we've got this little guy that we're going to be using. So that's our things that we're using. We're also going to be using the teacup designer paper, and this is the piece that we're using for that. It's got crushed curry, crumb cake, I don't know, it looks like I use Sahara Sand, and then on the back is Blushing Bride. So, here's our parts and pieces. The ink that we're using is, got them backwards here. We're going to use another in color, which is this Sweet Sorbet, Crushed Curry, and Sahara Sand. Those are our ink palette. And then we're going to be using the Daisy Flower, the tiny little 3 dots, My Friend, and the word hello. And before we do the next thing, let's go ahead and take our measurements here. Now your card base, you're going to have all these, these are going to be pre-punched for you, okay? Your things that you're going to see me punch here in just a second. But you're going to have your card base, it's already going to be cut for you. But look at that, isn't that cute? That die is just awesome, giving you those pieces. Okay, then you're going to have a Sahara Sand. Find my ruler here. This is card number 3. So 4 by 5 1/4. You have a piece of designer paper that is 3 by 5. You're going to have another strip of paper that is a 1/2 inch by 5. And then you'll have your ovals already punched for you using this punch right here. This is a great punch if you don't have it. Sorry for all the lights. There's my camera. But yeah, you're going to have these 2 pieces. And so here is the oval, and that's going to be, here's a tip for you. So if you take your cardstock and you're wanting to cut this small oval and you don't have your cardstock cut small enough, you're going to get up into this one too. So that's why I've cut these pieces smaller, because this piece right here will just fit right in there and cut my oval nicely. Okay? Just like that. There you go. What size is this? It looks like it is 1 1/4. I think that's 1 1/4. And I see that I don't have numbers on here. Oh, here it is right here. Oh, I guess 1 inch works. 1 inch works with that. And then this is Sahara Sand, and I'm just going to bring this piece here and punch that out. Okay? So your kit will have these 2 pieces already punched for you. You don't have to worry about that. You will also be using the small daisy, and so you'll have the Sweet Sorbet. So I'm going to just come in here and punch out. I need 2 of these small daisies. Okay, we're done with those punches, so let me move those out of the way. All right. Okay. Love these colors, you guys. Oh my goodness, they just look so bright and happy and cheerful. What you're going to do is you're going to take the the largest piece, and that is going to get mounted to the right side of your Sahara Sand. Okay, like that. You're going to have a little bit of a gap, but this little piece right here, I wanted to use it. I didn't want to waste it because it's the cutest paper ever. Grab my silicone mat so I don't get my paper all sticky, in case I get off of my the back here. But that's just going to go over here. So just measure out a little bit, making sure your sides are, your top and bottom are straight. There we go. I think that's about right. Okay, there you go. All right, it just looks like you put a strip of the Sahara Sand in the middle, that's all. This is going to get mounted to the inside of your card. And make sure that you're putting the larger piece to the right. Come up here where we can get this in here. All right, so that's just, and then you've got a little bit of white going around the edge. Beautiful. Just like that. But look at that. Ooh, isn't that pretty? I love it. All right, so I gotta grab my pad and paper here because I need to stamp some flowers. We are going to go ahead and use the crushed curry with the daisy flower that comes in the ladybug set. Make sure that's inked up nice. I see some likes going by. Thank you so much. And you're going to stamp a couple of the flowers. So let's ink that up. And then let's let's come, what do we want to do? Let's come over this way towards the score line, kind of at an angle there. This is throwing me off, this color stuff. Okay, so there we go. So that's what that's all we're going to use the yellow. So again, you know, if you don't have crushed curry, and maybe you have the bumblebee that was retired of the in colors, that will work perfectly. Even if you use daffodil, there's tiny little lighter dots in the paper that will work perfect. All right, so these little tiny dots, that's what we're going to do in, we're going to use, well, first of all, let's put these on, because these are going to go on the front, okay? And I did not pop them up because we're going to put gems on them. So, I think I want one to kind of come right there. And then this one is going to, and I'm not laying it down because I don't want to get adhesive on my paper and it'll be sticky. And this one's kind of going to go over here in the middle. I guess it's kind of lined up there, isn't it? There we go. All right. Looks like I need something there, huh? We'll be fine. We're going to go ahead and take Sahara sand and these three little dots, just barely ink it up. You see, you notice I'm not like squishing into the pad. So I'm just inking this up, and I'm just going to put Sahara sand dots just to give it that continued fun look to go with the paper. Let's go there. We'll just put an extra one over there. That way we'll fill it in and it'll look just dandy. Alright, so this is card number 3. A little bit more right up here, I think. Okay. I'm going to leave that open for a second. We're going to go to our strawberry, our sweet strawberry. Sweet sorbet, not strawberry. It looks like strawberry to me. Okay. I'm going to stamp my words. We're going to come back to that in a second. Let's go here so you can see better. Pull this out of my way. There we go. You can see that better. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the word hello. Again, I'm using this cute little set. Whatever you have, just create your own. I would love to see your creations, you guys. So my hello is kind of going to go at an angle like that. And then the words my friend are going to kind of go right like that, just like that. And then let's go back to our little dots, and we need to add a couple of those on here, right? And make this kind of fun to coordinate with everything. All right, there we are. We're done with the stamping. So close these up, and I'm going to pull in my cleaner really quick, especially with the polymer stamps, because they like to stick on stuff, and if I don't clean them, you know, there just becomes a mess everywhere. So, all right, let's put our card together. This little guy goes on the other, oh my gosh, it's sticky on that one. There we go. This goes here, just like that. let's pull this little guy over here. Let me grab my bone folder, because you definitely want to make sure that your crease is good, because this will help it hold shut when you close it and not flap up so high. Now, you could even go this way with the card. Not this way, I mean like this. So, you could open the card this way if you wanted to. Kind of like that. Or you can open it this way. So, and this is just going to fit right here. Actually, I think this one, we'll do that. We're going to go this way, only because it's different than my sample, and I'll show you the sample, because I used a different border die, and I'll show you. So that will be so cute right there. Oh my gosh, look at that. Last but not least, I thought I had my little gems here. Let me see. We're going to use oh, sorry guys. My knee hit my table leg. I'm so sorry about that. You like that punch. Cool. Yay. Iridescent Rhinestones, those are going to go onto the flowers. So, and they have really big ones which work beautiful, but look at that, fits right in there. I'll bring it up to the camera in just a second. This is going to go in the sorbet. Sweet sorbet. Now, if you wanted to add gems, what do I want to say? These guys are big, so they like me to chase them with my glue, my sticky stuff. There we go. Okay. Oh my gosh. Look at this sparkle now. Look at that. Isn't that just adorable? Hope you like that one. Beautiful. Fun stuff. There is a little stamp, what I was getting at, that you could stamp on the inside of these flowers instead of using a gem. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right. I want to show you. I told you I'd show you the other one that I did the other way. So here is the one I just did, and here is the one I used the zigzag. Let me bring it up here. I used the zigzag, and then this one is vertical, and then this one's using like the more clouds. Which one do you like better? Thank you. Which one do you like better, guys? Had to take a drink there. All right. Okay, awesome, awesome. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for watching. I see so many of you on here. But I love this card so much. Okay, and our last card is a Slimline card to give us some different ideas. And right now we have the last chance list that's out. And with the last chance list, let me grab this. I'm going to grab these before we do the last card. So we have this last chance list. There's some great sales on here. One of the things that we're going to be using in this last card. You like the cloud portrait? Okay, good. All right. Thank you, thank you. Cloud, but you love them both. Awesome. Okay, I think the cloud wins, you guys. All right. So, last chance list. I want to tell you just a couple things here. The paper that we are going to be using is with this Heart and Home suite. You probably can't read this. I'm going to pull my catalog here and go over this. All right, I'm going to pull this in here. So, I don't know if you guys are aware, but when there is a suite, there is an actual number that gives you everything that is in the suite. So this suite collection includes one of each item listed on the next page. So when you go to the next page, you will get one of each item. Bundle, bundle, folder, ribbon, matte dots, doilies. Number 7 is Heart and Home Memories and More pack, and the cards and envelope pack, which are really cool. We're basically going to use the paper, and we're going to be using the Honeybee Home Bundle. The good news is that these bundles are in the new catalog, so you will be able to get them there. The ribbon is not, the doilies will not be, the package here will not be, and the cards and envelopes will not. So if those things are some things that you'd like to have, make sure that you get those, and they're on sale. Some of them are on sale. That's why I said check your because of the last chance list. That's what I wanted to tell you about. So the 12 by 12 paper that we're going to be using here today, it's on sale for $10.35. The doilies are on sale to $4.50. All right. The Memories and More package is $9. The cards and envelopes are $7. Oh wait, did I have that backwards? Yes. $9 for the cards and envelopes. Memories and More package is $7. So beautiful thing. And if you like these designs to go with the stamp sets that are continuing in the catalog, grab those things. I think you'll love the card that I've chosen tonight. All right. Let me move these out of the way. I have my tabs on here because we'll come back to that if I have time. Okay, next we are going to be using the Slimline, and so card number 4, you will get one of the Slimline envelopes that we sell, and they are in the annual catalog still. Hi Cheryl, thanks for commenting. I appreciate it. Thanks for joining me. So with this envelope, I've created a card that is considered Slimline, and it's going to fit in here perfect, and it only takes 1 postage stamp, okay? As long as you don't make it like too bulky and stuff that you have to put 2 on there. So let's pull these pieces out. So to make your Slimline card, how do you figure that out? You take your envelope, and this envelope measures 3 7/8. So I wanted to make sure it was no larger than that. So I went, each side has to be 3 3/4, and then it needs to fit inside here, and it goes to 8 7/8. Well, it's just convenient that our paper is 8 1/2, and so that's what I went with. So this is 7 1/2, because when you fold it over, that gives you 3 3/4, and then 8 1/2. Okay, so there's your card base. Then you have fresh freesia, 3 1/4 by 8. I've used some of the designer paper here, and I love this. You know, the name of my team is Barbie's Blessings. I've just recently have a new kind of branding or logo that I have on my page, the Stamp with Barb, and in our team page. Anyway, so the bees, I like the bees. So we're going to be using this this designer paper, and all of the backs on this designer paper has like the gray wood grain of some design. Now see, here is another design of the wood grain, and then it's the blues on the other side. All right, this size, let's measure that out for you. That is 3 by 4 1/2, and this is a 3 by 3. I've taken a doily and I've cut it in half, and look, you guys, even though you get like the cinnamon cider that's a retired color, the white is amazing, and it stamps beautiful to use the ones that you don't have an ink color for, or if you're not using that color anymore, however that works. This is cinnamon cider behind here, but we don't sell it anymore. I don't like to show you things that you cannot buy, because that's what I don't like, is if I watch something and I love it, I'm like, I can't get that now. So I try my best not to do that. So doilies cut in half. I have used these awesome new stitch dies. They're called stylish shape dies. And again, these are some dies that are not a bundle with anything. They're just kind of stand alone, and they're awesome. You've got all these sizes here, these circles and squares. They're awesome. So I use the second to the largest circle that I cut out. And again, this will already be cut out for you when you get your kit, just like what I pulled out. So here's the Blessings of Home, and here is the Honeybee Home. I think I misspoke. I'm using the Blessings of Home because we're using the Have a Perfect Birthday. And I use the dies out of this set right here. Yep, I did. I used this little guy and one of these this leaf piece right here. So, yes. So I misspoke. I used Blessings of Home, but Honeybee Home also coordinates. Beautiful. And I've done some videos using the Honeybee Home on my Thursdays. So go back and check those out. We are also using Basic Gray is the ink that we're using. We are going to use the Shimmer Ribbon Gray Granite, which it matches gorgeous. Let's see here. And okay, that's all the parts and pieces, so let's stamp. The only thing we're stamping is the Happy Birthday. And if you will notice, your kit will have this convenient little piece. This is the back side, but this side is nice and neutral, and we're going to stamp on this piece right here. All right, so I don't have my little sponge mat, but I think we're good because this is a cling stamp and it has the sponge already. Okay, so let me get over here and see if I can get this kind of straight. There we go. Oh, I might be down too low. No, look at that, I did it, yay. All right, that part is done. Okay. So let's clean that off really quick because it is a dark color. Clean that and move that out of the way. Now this one is not a difficult card. I think I saved it for the number 4 because you just have to put the thing together. You know, you just have to put the pieces together. So that's the stamping. All your parts and pieces, these are what you're going to get. These little foo-foos and your cut designer paper and your die cuts. So here's a tip for you. This piece is going to go here on with this piece. Now, because you have lines, you can go up and down or you can go sideways, whichever you prefer. I prefer it up and down. So that's what I want. I'm going to turn this over, move my envelope out of the way here. And remember I told you that I use my tape, my Scotch tape. I'm going to take this, I'm going to tape this together, and then I have one long piece that I can put adhesive on the back, and it's all one piece, okay? That way I don't have to guess where I need to put it. So let's go ahead and put some adhesive on here. Okay. But this tape, I love that in my stamper kit. So now it's like I have one long piece, which actually makes it easier for me when I am putting my layers together. All right, get that kind of a little extra at the bottom. Hopefully that's kind of straight. All right, so this is our slimline design. So now let's put our pieces together. So this piece is going to attach onto the basic gray. So there's my basic gray. This circle goes first, and so you just kind of line that up with the other dots, just like that. So there's that piece. This piece, you can do one of two things. You can use your adhesive on your silicone mat. You can use your liquid glue. You're just going to get it like this. And the reason for that is I don't want it to the whole thing, I didn't put adhesive backs on here, the adhesive sheets on here, and the reason for that is I didn't want it to all be flat stuck onto the card. I want it to have a little bit of movement or kind of airy kind of look. Okay, so this one's going to go on first, and I'm going to put that down so that kind of like that the top little flower here kind of comes up. Oh, there we go, to the edge of where that doily is, kind of like that. But see, this isn't all the way flat down. I didn't want it to be. And see, some of these are a little bit looser. Just my preference. Okay. Then this little piece here. Now this is with Smoky Slate. And again, these die cuts will be done when you purchase $30 or more with me. If you purchase $50, that's before shipping and tax, you will get an additional an embellishment also in addition to the kits. Okay, all right, so there's that. And then last, we need to put on our sentiment. Now I'm just going to put that flat because I don't want that to I'm not going to pop it up because this is going to get popped up. And before we put this on, let's go ahead and use some ribbon. And again, this is that shimmery, it's a real shimmer pretty, and it's pretty soft. But I love this kind of technique where you take your ribbon and you start with a piece there, and then you come down here and you loop it, and then just hold on to the back, and then loop it again, and then you just come back down, and then yours will already be cut for you, but you'll have to do your own looping. So there we are. Now again, I love my tape because I'm just going to tape this down. I'm going to shift it and get it kind of where I want it to be, you know. This little guy needs to come over this way a little more. There we go. Okay, that's what I want. So I'm going to hold it in place. Now, if you want to tape it down, put some tape or sticky on there first, that might be a good thing. I'm going to maneuver with one hand holding, and let's go ahead and put that down with the tape. I think I'm going to do another piece just for good measure, just like that. Okay, there's what we have. And now let's go ahead and put dimensionals on this. Let me grab my big dimensionals. I'm going to put one over here, here. And again, remember I said that the ribbons, they don't like to stick to the dimensionals well. However, there's a little spot right there, and I think I'm going to put that dimensional right there. Okay, so let's put this to the front of our layered piece that we're working on here. Okay. Okay, so there's that. Let's take this, and this is just going to kind of go right, covering up this area for sure, but bring it up and kind of like that. Let's go this way a little more. There we go. All right. Love it. Love it. This is going to go onto our main card base. So all I did is I pulled the colors right out of that designer paper. That's where I got the colors to do the layering. So this goes here. Oh, I just love this. Okay. All right. And the last but not least, we're going to take this piece, and like I said, that one is going to go, goodness, that is going to go flat onto my front here, and kind of bring it over. I'm going to bring it over to the right so that it kind of comes off of, let's see, do I want to do that? Come up a little bit. I think we'll just come down. Let's do that. And I want to come over to the, where it comes almost over to the side, just like that right there. Isn't that pretty? But we got one more thing, and of course, like I said, These bee trinkets are no longer available, bumblebee trinkets. However, Barbie's blessings, you got to have some bees, right? So you'll have the bee in your kit. So when you see this card, when you put it together, you'll think of Barbie's blessings. We just had 5 new people join our team, you guys. I'm so excited. That was an awesome special that we had going on. I think I want the bee down here. So we had 5 new people join our team, which is awesome. So excited for all of the leaders that had new team members. So there is card number 4. How do you like that one, you guys? What do you think? I think it's pretty. Pretty. So you will get the Slimline envelope with this one because it goes with the grays. So nice. You'll get the gray one. And again, you'll get all these card kits. I'm just putting my ribbon back together here. Thank you, you guys. I love you. You guys are so awesome. You make me so happy when you give me the hearts and loves, and thank you so much for all of that. Let me bring in, I wanted to tell you a couple things here that I was going to do. So again, we did 4 cards tonight. As we wrap this up, I'm just going to go to my catalog. Number 1, we used He's the Man suite with the paper and the stamp set and the bundle. Number 2 card, we used a couple stamp sets. We used the Uniquely Artistic. That is only an $18 stamp set, you guys, for that. While I'm on this page, Hello Beautiful is right below it, right here. And my card kit for June, this would be like my card club kit. It's $25 and you're going to get a ton of things this month. It's going to be using the Hello Beautiful stamp set and where's all my goodies? I just had them right here. You're going to, you will need your own inks, and you're going to need whatever sentiment, but I'm going to be using this set right here. Your card kit will include a full package of our Abstract Beauty, a full package of the Abstract Beauty Ephemera package, a full package, maybe I think it's a full package. I'll have to check if it's a half a package or full. I think it's full, you guys, because these are all so marked down that I can include them in the kit. I'm going to have to look and see, but Abstract Beauty 4x6, and then a half a roll of the gold shimmer ribbon. Anyway, amazing. I don't have all the samples complete yet, so as soon as I have them, I'm going to be posting a video on that. But consider doing that. It's $25. So I wanted to show you that really quick since it's on the same page here. So we used this one, and we used this beautiful sentiment set called Go To Greetings with all the different sentiments. And then card number 3, we used this cute little Hello Ladybug set. However, we did not use the ladybug. So let me bring them all in and show you all the cards together. You see if I can fit them in here. I don't know. So there's card number 4. I'll do my best. How's that? Let me get this guy. You guys are so amazing to be with me all this time. Thank you, thank you. I am so thankful that you spent your Saturday evening here. Card number 4. Card number 3. Card number 2. And card number 1. So those are the 4 card kits that you would get when you purchase $30 or more with me. Now, this only goes until June 18th. So if you want to purchase anything, June 18th is when this cuts off so that I can get the kits out in June for you. So I love that you guys hung out with me tonight. And make sure to check me out every Thursday. Oh, by the way, next Thursday, I will not be live because I finally get to go to Alabama that I've been talking about. So I'm finally going to get to go down south to see my family. My aunts and uncles and cousins is where I'm going. So next Thursday I won't be live, but I'll catch up with you. I hope that you guys will watch. I'll do some little videos and upload them before I leave. So all said and done, that is it for tonight. Thank you so much for joining me. I am very grateful that you are all here, and have a wonderful Sunday, and I will talk to you very, very soon. All right? Thank you so much. Bye-bye.